Hey, how are you? My name is Frank, just another regular guy mountain biking, and today on Solar Ride, we're going to talk about donuts. Nope, sorry. We're going to talk about nutrition. Alrighty, so now let's go into my nutrition on your next ride. Now, first off, if you're like me, or most of us, we have our rides planned for the weekend. So this gives us some time to start planning out what we're going to eat, the night before that ride. So definitely, if you're going to go out for a ride on a Saturday, like we're going to go hopefully riding out tomorrow, I'm going to give some thought as far as what I'm going to eat tonight. So I'm going to try and, still make sure that I, eat, but make sure it's not going to be as heavy as normal. So maybe, stick to stuff like, lighter pastas or salads or something like that. At least that works well for me. Now, the morning of the ride, what you're going to want to try and do is you want to try and think about, again, something that's going to help fuel you. Now, again, I'm just going based on what works well for me. I can't do like, bananas or peanut butter or an egg sandwich before the ride. Those things just don't work out really well for me. But what I have found is, first off, black coffee, that's pretty much the stable thing for me all the time. But I'll do a black coffee, and also I'll do a builder bar on the way to the trail. Most of the time stuff's like a half hour, 45 minutes away for us, or maybe half an hour. But once you get to the trail, you take your bike off, you start chatting. So again, we don't really start riding for, maybe 45 minutes after I start eating that builder bar. Again, that works well for me. Maybe that works out well for you as well. Now, when you get out there and you're riding, you want to try also too is stay ahead of that wall or that bonk you're going to have, because once you feel that full-on fatigue, hit, it's going to take you a while to recover. And also too, the ride may not be as fun as you want it to be. So try and, have a lot of fun on that ride, but also too, try and stay ahead of that wall when you're out there riding. So what I will do is I will have these little blocks when I'm out there riding. It's nice because I can put them in my bike shorts. I can easily grab one, and again, want to try and stay ahead of them. I won't eat a whole package when I'm out there riding, but I'll eat 2 or 3. Again, it all depends on the length of the ride, but again, try and stay ahead of that wall. Now, trying to stay ahead of that wall, at least in the wintertime, what I'll do is I'll do these little gels as well. Now, the gels are nice, at least for me in the wintertime. Give it a try, because in the summertime, you're definitely a lot warmer at that period of time. It's hard for me to consume these and also drink and ride at the same time. So again, these are more of like a winter treat for me. Now, what I have recently been, what I recently have found out, and which really works out well for me when I'm running, are these little honey zingers. So what I may want to start doing is I may start doing these more while I'm riding as opposed to the blocks. But again, we'll see how it works out. The reason I like these are much smaller than the blocks. So when you're out there running, you're pretty much, your effort is pretty much consistent the whole time. And, running and chewing gum at the same time doesn't really work out well in most cases, because you're trying to focus on just, running. But again, these are nice because these are small. You can chew them really quickly and, and then keep going. The blocks, again, those work out. At least, again, the reason I guess I'm sort of still sticking with these when I'm riding is because when you get to the top of an effort or somewhere, you have enough time, a couple seconds, maybe, a minute here or there to eat these and down those and go on. Now, when I'm out there riding, also, too, you want to also, those are sort of like energy boosts. Make sure you definitely are drinking a lot of water when you're out there. And also, too, maybe, when you do take a break, I also have, a couple of Cliff Bars sitting in my bag as well. The reason for that, again, is you want to try and just, again, stay ahead of that, fatigue that's going to break, that's going to come in. Don't eat too much, because you want to also make sure that you are definitely, you're out there maybe in some cases to burn calories, not gain right back when you're there. Now, after the ride, when I'm heading back to wherever I am, or just sitting around, the car talking about the ride, I'll then have a Quest bar. Now, these are pretty good as a meal substitute, at least for me after my ride. So, depending on when the ride happens, again, that'll be my meal substitute. I'll eat that, and, again, it'll work out well for me, because, again, that also helps me feel better for the next ride as well. Like, if I want to go back out, either for a hike that night, or if I want to go out for a ride the next day, this stuff sort of makes me, feel a little bit better, and I'm not so drained the next day. So hopefully these nutrition tips sort of helped out for you. Let's keep the comments going. Definitely make sure you, comment below, these things that you've thought about. Do you have other tips or tricks that you've found that help you out, stay, well fueled while you're out there riding? Definitely go, let's keep that conversation going down below. Now, also too, definitely if you like this video, which I hope you do, hit that like button. And also too, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. It's great to see all the subscribers on the channel, and it's great to have those conversations. But definitely go ahead and also check out other videos on the channel as well. So definitely go ahead and check out my other solo ride videos, and also other videos from the channel as well. So it's great to have you, here. So again, my name is Frank, just another, regular guy mountain biking. Have a great day, and talk to you soon.